Welcome, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 21st, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Scorpio, the universe is rewriting your rules of engagement, and it's about time you let it. Today's skies bring a clash between Mars, your cosmic ruler, and Pluto, the planet of transformation, pushing you to shed the old armor and step into your next evolution. You're not just being nudged toward change, you're being propelled. This is about rebirth on your own terms, in your money mindset, your relationships, and your vision of success. There's a quiet revolution taking shape behind your sharp focus, and though others may not see it yet, you can already feel the electricity of what's unfolding. You're closer to the victory you've been chasing than you think, if you can surrender the need for control long enough to let destiny catch up. In your career, the Six of Wands energy from the cosmos rides right beside you, amplifying recognition and visibility. The people who once overlooked your work are suddenly paying attention, and not because you've changed who you are, but because you've finally stopped dimming your fire. Today's energy rewards momentum, and you'll find that small, intentional action beats endless overthinking every time. Send that email, make that call, pitch that idea you've been doubting. The universe isn't waiting for perfection, it's waiting for participation. You're magnetic right now, but magnetism without motion is just potential. So move. Act as though success is already yours, because energetically, it is. Still, not everything that glitters in the professional realm should be pursued. The Ten of Wands shows up in your aura, hinting at burnout from carrying more than your fair share. The message? Delegate or detonate. Scorpio, your tendency to take on the weight of others' responsibilities is catching up to you, and Spirit is asking you to cut the cords that drain your power. It's not selfish, it's sacred self-preservation. Remember, your energy is currency. Every task, every favor, every yes is a transaction. Are you investing in growth, or are you leaking your wealth of energy into things that don't multiply your value? Choose wisely. The more you align your effort with purpose, the faster your financial and emotional abundance grows. Money-wise, there's breakthrough potential written all over your chart. The 5 and 6 of Pentacles vibe shows a shift from scarcity to overflow, but only if you release your grip on the past. You've outgrown survival mode. The universe is upgrading you from getting by to thriving, but it can't pour into hands still clutching fear. Think of money not as something you chase, but something you attract by becoming a match for it. When you move from "I hope I'll have enough" to "I'm ready to circulate wealth," you change the entire game. Wealth isn't just dollars, it's your network, your confidence, your willingness to show up. Step into that frequency, and opportunities that once seemed impossible will start to chase you. Love, however, is where today's real alchemy unfolds. The Queen of Cups in your chart brings emotional intelligence and empathy to the forefront, but it also asks for discernment. Someone's energy around you is pulling hard on your emotions, but not every connection is a soulmate. Some are teachers in disguise. This cosmic moment isn't just about romance. It's about recognizing your reflection in another and deciding what it's showing you. Are you mirroring love or longing? Acceptance or attachment? Your heart wants to merge, but your higher self is asking you to merge wisely. True connection meets you halfway. Obsession makes you chase shadows. Stay rooted in self-love, and the person who's meant to meet you there will appear effortlessly, not as a test, but as a reward. For Scorpios in relationships, communication is the turning point. Mars and Pluto stir intensity. Arguments may flare up out of nowhere, especially if something has been left unsaid. Don't suppress your truth, but don't weaponize it either. The goal isn't dominance, it's depth. Speak from your higher knowing, not your fear of loss. When you communicate with love instead of defense, even confrontation becomes a bridge. There's power in vulnerability, and right now, that's your secret advantage. You can repair, reignite, or release, but whatever choice you make it consciously. On a personal growth level, today's energy pulls you inward, the Hermit card illuminated by the Ace of Pentacles. You're being asked to balance your inner reflection with bold creation. There's an opportunity on your path that feels brand new, a collaboration, investment, or side project, but it requires total energetic coherence. You can't manifest halfway. 1 foot in, 1 foot out won't cut it. The same energy it takes to worry about something going wrong can be used to visualize it going right. Shift your inner dialogue. Replace "what if I fail" with "what if this works better than I ever imagined?" That's how you collapse timelines and bring the future you desire into the present. Spiritually, this is the moment to release perfectionism and embrace progress. Fear of rejection, failure, or not being ready is just resistance in disguise. The universe doesn't grade you on performance. It responds to alignment. Visualize your goals not as distant destinations, but as frequencies already available to you. Feel what success feels like in your body. That emotional rehearsal is how reality gets rewritten. When your heart and mind agree, the universe follows your lead. Your power word today is change, not the kind that disrupts your peace, but the kind that realigns your purpose. Change your habits, your environment, even the way you speak to yourself. If your routines feel too predictable, shake them up. Change your coffee spot. Update your playlists. Start the morning differently. These small shifts signal to the universe that you're ready for bigger ones. Remember, stagnation is an illusion of safety. Real growth lives in motion, and right now, that's where your destiny is waiting. Your affirmation today: I am open and willing to live my life in new ways. Repeat it until it becomes your reality. This statement is your energetic handshake with the universe, a declaration that you're ready to co-create a different outcome. Whether in love, money, or personal evolution, Spirit hears readiness louder than hesitation. You are the architect of your experience, and today, the foundation is being laid brick by brick. Write it down. Speak it aloud. Live it through your choices. Finally, your spirit guides remind you, you might not know now, but you will. Whatever uncertainty lingers, let love be your compass. Pour love into your dreams, your doubts, and even the parts of yourself you're still learning to accept. That love becomes the frequency that unlocks every door you've been knocking on. Focus on what you want to grow, and the universe will meet you halfway. You're not chasing alignment anymore, Scorpio. You're becoming it. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today's celestial atmosphere surrounds you with intensity and divine timing, Scorpio. There's a whisper of destiny in the air, urging you to remain patient, observant, and grounded. What seems like confusion or stillness is actually the universe preparing to align several forces in your favor. The tarot reveals a story of emotional renewal, awakening, and the beautiful arrival of miracles when you least expect them. Card 1. 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles appears first, reflecting a recent period of emotional or material scarcity. You may have felt left out in the cold, unseen, unsupported, or uncertain about your next steps. Yet beneath this apparent void lies divine intervention. The universe is shifting your sense of lack into abundance, pushing you to realize that what's missing is only making room for something far greater. Scorpio, this card reminds you that miracles often begin in the darkest hours. You are not abandoned. You are being refined. Card 2, the High Priestess. With the High Priestess, your intuition becomes your strongest ally. Hidden truths are rising to the surface, especially in love or close relationships. Someone around you has been holding back emotions, uncertain of how to approach you, but the veil is thinning. This card encourages stillness, inner listening, and trust in the signs that surround you. You may not yet see all the answers, but your spirit already knows them. The High Priestess asks you to observe without judgment and to let divine timing unfold naturally. Card 3, the World. The World marks the completion of an important cycle. Scorpio, you are closing a long emotional chapter that once kept you in uncertainty. This card symbolizes a new era of wholeness, one where the past no longer defines your choices. For many, This represents not only emotional healing but also personal triumph, finishing something you began long ago or achieving a long-desired goal. The energy of the world speaks of celebration, balance, and a feeling of inner mastery. You are being prepared for a love or project that resonates with your highest self. Card 4. Two of Cups. Love is undeniably in the air. The Two of Cups confirms a meeting of hearts, a connection that feels destined. Whether it's someone returning to make amends or a new presence entering your life, this union will feel divinely orchestrated. Mutual recognition, emotional honesty, and reconciliation are all highlighted. Scorpio, your deep capacity for loyalty is finally being met with equal sincerity. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, but stay true to your newfound boundaries. What's forming here could be life-changing. Card 5. Temperance. Temperance follows as a message of patience and divine balance. You've been through trials that tested your emotional stability, yet this card reminds you that everything is unfolding in perfect order. Financial or career-related matters may have taken longer to develop, but the universe is blending all ingredients harmoniously behind the scenes. Keep nurturing your talents and ideas. Soon, what you've been waiting for will materialize in surprising ways. Healing and serenity return after a long internal battle. Card 6. The Hermit. The Hermit reflects someone, perhaps you or someone connected to you, who has withdrawn to seek clarity. This period of isolation isn't punishment, it's purification. Someone in your energy field feels lonely, contemplative, and perhaps regretful. They are realizing your worth, Scorpio, and beginning to understand what was lost. Spiritually, this card shows you've matured. What used to cause chaos now inspires wisdom. Don't rush what's meant to return. The truth will find its way to you. Card 7. The Emperor. The Emperor brings empowerment and control back to your life. You are reclaiming emotional authority, setting healthy limits, and proving that your heart can be both compassionate and disciplined. In the past, someone may have held power over your emotions. Now that balance has shifted, you are the one in command. Professionally, the Emperor favors leadership and recognition. If you've been waiting for an opportunity to step up, this is your sign to act with confidence and assert your vision. Card 8. The Sun. The final card, the Sun, illuminates your path with joy, clarity, and divine revelation. After uncertainty, the truth becomes undeniable, both in love and in purpose. The Sun melts confusion, exposing hidden motives and confirming your intuition. It's a card of optimism, reunion, and spiritual radiance. You've walked through shadows, but now your light cannot be dimmed. Expect emotional warmth, renewed passion, and a sense of childlike wonder returning to your spirit. The Sun assures you, you are exactly where you need to be. Today's reading paints a powerful picture of rebirth, balance, and revelation. The Five of Pentacles shows where you began, feeling left behind, while the World and the Sun reveal where you are heading, into completion and joy. The Two of Cups and the High Priestess indicate deep emotional truths emerging, while Temperance and the Hermit highlight patience and introspection as your guiding forces. The Emperor crowns this journey with stability and strength. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Scorpio, your financial landscape begins to shimmer with long-awaited possibilities. What once felt like a stagnant phase is now transforming into a fertile ground for abundance. The energy of the Five of Pentacles fades into the distance as you begin to recognize how temporary setbacks were guiding you towards smarter, more aligned choices. The universe is subtly teaching you that prosperity isn't just about wealth, it's about balance, gratitude, and timing. A sense of renewal emerges with Temperance overseeing your material affairs. This card urges you to remain steady even if progress feels slow. The seeds of your effort are germinating beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to burst into bloom. The tarot reminds you that the right opportunities don't come through force, but through flow. Patience is your hidden currency. Expect to receive communication about a delayed payment, an unexpected refund, or even a side project beginning to generate steady income. While this may seem small at first, it's symbolic of greater financial alignment coming your way. The world assures you that the time of scarcity is ending. You've completed a cycle of endurance and are entering one of reward. The luckiest aspect of your financial path today lies in your intuition. Listen to your instincts about when to save, when to invest, and whom to trust with business or contracts. Scorpios possess an uncanny sense of timing. When you act from that intuitive awareness, you rarely miss. The High Priestess energy influences your decision-making, sharpening your perception of hidden details. There's also a sense of karmic return. The energy you invested in others, perhaps through generosity or unpaid help, begins to find its way back to you. Money flows more freely when it is not hoarded but honored. Allow your relationship with abundance to evolve from fear to faith. Finally, remember that fortune now favors your self-worth. The Emperor reminds you that claiming your power attracts prosperity. Stand tall in your skills, price your work confidently, and never settle for less than your value. Financial miracles often appear right after you decide you deserve them. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 21st are 93, 46, 80, 14, 66, 25. Daily love. Your heart, Scorpio, beats to the rhythm of revelation today. The veil that once clouded your romantic path is lifting, and the High Priestess whispers that what was hidden will soon be revealed. Someone who's been silent may finally express their emotions, while you, too, are realizing feelings that were long suppressed. Trust what your intuition has been quietly affirming. Something deep and transformative is unfolding in your love life. The Two of Cups marks the arrival of emotional reciprocity. Whether it's a long-awaited reconnection or a new bond, this energy brings balance and tenderness. If you've been single, expect someone who reflects your inner growth, a kindred soul drawn to your magnetic strength. This connection feels sacred, almost destined, as though the universe itself has orchestrated the meeting. For Scorpios in relationships, healing becomes the central theme. Temperance restores calm after emotional turbulence, encouraging forgiveness and honest communication. Love matures when both partners learn that vulnerability is not weakness, it's courage in its purest form. You're learning to merge passion with patience, a lesson that will deepen the intimacy between you and your partner. If you've endured heartbreak or separation, the world suggests closure and renewal. You're ready to release the emotional residue of past connections. By doing so, you open yourself to a fresh start, a love story that reflects your evolved self. The pain you've experienced wasn't in vain. It refined your standards and redefined your boundaries. The presence of the sun brings emotional joy and truth. A revelation or honest confession may brighten your day, illuminating the true intentions of someone close. What once confused you now makes perfect sense. The warmth of this card infuses your love life with optimism and clarity, reminding you that authentic love cannot hide in the dark. Lastly, the Emperor's influence ensures that you remain grounded amidst passion. You're learning to love without losing yourself, to give without sacrificing your strength. This is the new paradigm of Scorpio love. Depth without drama, intensity balanced by peace. The universe rewards you with the kind of love that empowers rather than drains you. At work, professionally, Scorpio, the cosmos recognizes your commitment and mastery. The Emperor dominates this sector, symbolizing discipline, leadership, and structure. You've been diligently carving your path, and now your efforts are catching the attention of those in positions of authority. Expect acknowledgement for a project, idea, or contribution that others initially underestimated. Patience remains a virtue in your work sphere, guided again by temperance. You've been balancing multiple responsibilities while maintaining inner composure. This equilibrium between effort and grace sets you apart from your peers. Soon, the seeds you've planted, perhaps months ago, will start bearing visible fruit, manifesting as opportunities or advancement. The world confirms the completion of an important professional phase. You may be finishing a long-term assignment, wrapping up studies, or transitioning into a role that finally aligns with your true calling. This card invites celebration but also reflection. Honor how far you've come, but remain open to what's next. Success is not an endpoint, but a gateway. The Chariot, building from the energy of determination, rides alongside these cards, reminding you that progress comes from focused direction. You're no longer drifting, you're steering. Take bold action when opportunities arise, but stay centered in your long-term vision. You've learned that true power lies not in speed but in precision. There's also a strong indication of mentorship. Someone experienced may guide you, or you could step into that role for others. The Emperor's influence makes you a natural teacher or leader, capable of inspiring through example. Your authority will expand when you lead with integrity rather than control. In the next few weeks, expect workplace harmony to improve. Collaboration flows easily as mutual respect replaces old competition. Trust that the effort you've invested in your career is aligning you with greater purpose. The universe now supports your ambition, but insists that you remain humble enough to keep learning. Health. Physically and emotionally, Scorpio, healing energy surrounds you. The harmony of temperance balances body and spirit, urging you to pay attention to the subtle messages your body sends. If you've been neglecting rest or proper nutrition, now's the time to restore equilibrium. Balance your passion for achievement with self-nurturing rituals. The sun brings vitality and optimism. It encourages outdoor activity, exposure to natural light, and laughter, the simplest yet most powerful medicine. Your energy levels increase when you embrace positivity and gratitude. Avoid overthinking health matters. Your emotional state has a direct impact on your physical well-being. The introspective hermit reminds you that solitude is sometimes necessary for healing. You might feel the need to retreat briefly from noise or social obligations. Meditation, journaling, or even quiet walks will help you reconnect with your inner rhythm. Remember, your strength grows in stillness. Emotionally, the High Priestess guides you toward awareness of your subconscious. If you've been suppressing emotions, release them gently. Crying, artistic expression, or therapy can help you cleanse internal tension. Healing isn't about perfection, it's about peace. Your intuition also sharpens regarding holistic health practices. Consider energy work, yoga, or herbal remedies that resonate with your body's natural frequency. Aligning with spiritual wellness amplifies your resilience. Finally, the world ensures long-term recovery and rejuvenation. Whatever ailment or fatigue you've faced is nearing resolution. The mind-body connection strengthens under this influence. Believe in your capacity to renew, and your body will respond accordingly. Family and friends. Family bonds today reflect the dual energy of the Hermit and the Emperor. Some Scorpios may feel temporarily distant from relatives, perhaps due to differing perspectives or emotional exhaustion. Yet this separation is not disconnection. It's a phase of inner realignment. You're learning to balance love with autonomy. The Emperor grants you authority within your family dynamic. You may be called upon to mediate disputes, offer advice, or make important decisions. Others look to you for stability because they trust your judgment. Use this influence wisely. Lead with patience rather than dominance. Temperance encourages harmony after previous misunderstandings. A heartfelt conversation could mend old wounds or restore mutual respect. This is the ideal time to clear the air, especially with elders or siblings. Compassion, not pride, will open the door to peace. The sun blesses your home with warmth and joy. Shared laughter, shared meals, and moments of appreciation rekindle the emotional flame that may have dimmed in recent months. Make time for small family celebrations. Happiness grows through gratitude. If distance or loss has strained family ties, the world predicts reconciliation. Whether through a call, message, or unplanned encounter, healing will find its way into your household. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means choosing freedom over resentment. Ultimately, family is your anchor, Scorpio. The tarot reminds you that love within family, though imperfect, teaches resilience. By combining your emotional intelligence with humility, You become the pillar that strengthens everyone around you. Compatibility. Scorpio's magnetic aura today harmonizes beautifully with Cancer and Pisces, your fellow water signs. Their sensitivity complements your intensity, creating emotional depth and intuitive understanding. With Cancer, you share nurturing instincts and loyalty. With Pisces, a spiritual connection that transcends logic. The fire signs bring passion and growth. Leo, ruled by the sun, illuminates your path, sparking confidence and admiration. Aries challenges you to evolve through dynamic exchange, while Sagittarius encourages adventure and philosophical exploration. These unions can be electrifying but require balance to avoid power struggles. Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, ground your energy. Virgo refines your ambitions through structure, Taurus mirrors your sensual side, and Capricorn matches your determination for success. These relationships thrive on stability and shared purpose. With air signs, compatibility depends on mutual respect. Gemini and Libra stimulate your mind, but may need help navigating your emotional depth. Aquarius, though intriguing, might seem detached, yet can teach you the value of independence within love. Your most magnetic attraction today may come from Leo or Pisces. One feeds your fire, the other your soul. Whether romantic or platonic, these connections remind you that relationships are mirrors, each reflecting what you need to see in yourself. Ultimately, Scorpio, your true compatibility transcends zodiac categories. When you love with authenticity, any sign becomes a cosmic match. Energy, not element, defines the quality of your connections. Your lucky color today: gold, the color of divine illumination and victory. Wearing or surrounding yourself with golden tones today enhances confidence, luck, and warmth. It symbolizes success, enlightenment, and spiritual fulfillment, perfectly mirroring the radiant influence of the sun in your chart. The phrase of the day: transformation isn't about becoming someone new, it's about remembering who you were before the world taught you fear. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.